And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the 51s and the Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Ramirez waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he takes ball one.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he's certainly
high and deep to right center. Cruz looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. And a super play to gun his man. Now in the box, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lou
Brock. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bellinger.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up yet. Get the fireworks ready.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with it.
Now another one hit deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in, Joey Votto. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lester has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch on its way. Short, hit hard. Lease has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. A windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Fulmer. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Encarnacion calls for it. 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Block waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
John Lester.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Popped high in the air. Fulmer is there for it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And it's fouled away. Now Lester's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Beltre has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 1-1 home. One and 2 now. In the dirt here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. In now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes will start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a little tapper.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Beltre is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. so far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Pee Wee Reese looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Bellinger looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Now batting, John Lester. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lou Brock. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Here's Brian Dozier now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That's wide, 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Dozier, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In comes Bellinger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Cespedes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joey Votto, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reese ranging up the middle. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0-for-2. He's flown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. Hanley Ramirez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. High pop-up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the... Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Fulmer. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Pedro Alvarez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Javier Baez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And a fastball called strike 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Baez has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Zach Britton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim left. Ken Giles takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line towards center field.
Brock
Is going to have room out there as he... Here's Nelson Cruz now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pat Neshek enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
now pitching.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike one.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Votto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Tigers and the 51s. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Lou Brock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, center fielder, Lou Brock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A bouncer up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Bellinger is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Popped him up. Beltre shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Popped him up. Votto has room in foul territory. One away. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Reese over to his left. And there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Donaldson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Brock's in pursuit. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Pee Wee Reese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here now's the pitcher, Luis Severino. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance, Lou Brock. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez is there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. To short, Reese scoops it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And problems down there for Beltre. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he got him. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now in the box, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And there's one down now. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now batting, Gary Sanchez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Dozier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped high in the air. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier with a great stop. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now out to left field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Brock. 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. High pop-up. Reese over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pedro Alvarez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Pedro Alvarez.
No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Drilled to first. And he is out on the tag.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. It'll be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point. Hit softly on the ground to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming, here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it. 1 down. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. High in the air out to center field. Brock's in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late in.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Wade Davis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1-0 the count. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Baez charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Pee Wee Reese. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Gallo has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bellinger racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in once again, Joey Votto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. Encarnacion is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! Here's the one to Cespedes. He started it. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brock waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay throw, and he's safe. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade Davis. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Edwin Encarnacion will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the... Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hanley Ramirez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hit back up the middle. Tough throw to first. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready now, Lou Brock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson on the move. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes.
Swing and a miss. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Ready once again, Joey. Gallo.
Number 13.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Rivero is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty D, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading on to the Tigers, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The win here would go to Wade Davis, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Home team, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball.